Okay, hope. Let me see. Hope it is visible for you, and you can share. You can share to your colleagues to join in as we start. Yeah. So my name's I'm called Brian Tebi. Yeah. So I'm Brian Tebi. I'm a software engineer at a company called Intellectsoft. Intellectsoft, it has won like tech crunches. It has won over like for last 7 years the best mobile development company in USA, located in Palo Alto, and I lead a community. I started a community here in Uganda by in 2017. Yeah, by that time when people were struggling to shift from Java to Kotlin, started Kotlin in Uganda. So I moved from a community, so I was leading a community. I've been organizing different events away from universities. I saw the one of the events were called Developer Circles Kampala. It was Facebook Developer Circles Kampala. So I moved to that, and I started the Kotlin Uganda user group, which was supported fully by JetBrains. If I talk about JetBrains, I hope you guys you get to know. Though I've not got to know the levels. Most of you are in, like, if you understand much. I don't want to go into complex work. Okay. I'm also in entrepreneurship. I started up a company. I'm a co-founder of a company called Power Limited. Power Limited is a company which I think you guys might not be knowing it, but it's a company which you send money from. So that helps in payment of school fees using unique numbers. Yeah, so that's called Paul Limited. And I've worked with a couple number of companies. So let me talk about some companies which you might be knowing. Carrefour Group, that's in France. If you go on Play Store, you'll see Carrefour application. I think in Uganda you have just a supermarket. Yeah, massive Captain Rider, that's in UK, and web media. So I've worked with a couple of companies. So those are some of the big companies which I support. Yeah, and if you have any question regarding your career, regarding you post your question, I'll be glad to answer that question in the what? In the You can put it in chat. Now to talk about Droidcon. Droidcon is this pre-meet. Droidcon is a global mobile event held in various cities worldwide, like London, San Francisco, Berlin, New York, Milan, Dubai, Nairobi, etc., with Droidcon Uganda dedicated to the Android development community across East Africa. Now, just the background about Droidcon. Droidcon was started by a company by a company in Germany, and city Bahrain, and they started giving out licenses to different certified or developers who can push it to far. And they by that time I was in USA, and they brought there's a company with my colleagues in Boston. We created Droidcon Boston, and that same Droidcon changed to Droidcon San Francisco as I speak. So there was Droidcon was a big platform for sharing knowledge, very, very much sharing knowledge and getting your new career, like getting from one position to another position. Droidcon was a pivot area until recently, where Google has started sponsoring Droidcon and sponsoring Google developer experts. I believe I know in Uganda we might not, our country has not grown far because of these conferences. We don't have space like you to get to become a Google developer expert. You need to be referred by an expert. So how are you going to access these experts? Is through you attending these conferences. Attending these conferences in Uganda, I believe these conferences are paid. Most of these conferences worldwide are paid expensively, and I think we shall reach on that. I will talk about the difference between why few see values in this, but devs outside they pay a lot of money, like students, to attend these conferences, and it was a pivot. It changed many devs getting on new careers, and companies they started coming to these conferences to hire from these devs. Yeah. So the what we used to do, we used to ask questions, ask speakers, we used to ask more questions. Once we find someone they are very attentive and answering, we used to refer them directly to companies and used to get new hires. So it started growing. Currently in US it is run in San Francisco and New York, called the Droidcon London. And in Africa, it was the only country which started it was called by some guy called Frank who works in Germany, because Frank is on a team of is a team of on the organizers in Droidcon Bahrain. They started up a conference. They started up Droidcon they started up Droidcon in Bahrain. Sorry, he was working as a volunteer on that team, and he started up in Kenya. Kenya is growing faster in tech, very fast. And right now, Droidcon Kenya is going to be making 5 years. 5 years. So last year, I think most of you here who were here, you attended the first edition. So this is going to be the second edition for Droidcon Uganda. And in Africa, Droidcon they are only hosted in two countries, which is Uganda and Kenya, only two countries. So this gives so significance of Uganda, the emphasis, the unique opportunities of hosting this international event in Uganda. It puts the country on tech map in Africa. Yeah, so as we shall go through the speakers which are going to be on this conference, you will see that most of the, you see So bring local and international developers, promoting network and collaboration and mentorship. As I talked about this, to get to get connection worldwide, or to get you next. You can get a company which can take up a company which is looking some of these devs. Let me just tell you one thing. Some of these big devs, even in my company, their positions for devs. You attending this session and you network with some of these developers, speakers, it can help you to at least to get a link, such that at least you follow them. They can refer you, because we have got internal jobs where we are the one to refer devs to join the team. So joining this conference can help you to give you that milestone. Yeah. So, and even companies, you find a company has been looking for to build a tech. You find companies which have, like, let me just give an example. There's a company which is going to be part, but this company has actually was in Ghana, but launched in Uganda, and wants to hire devs locally in Uganda. So attending this conference help you to network. You go on their booth where they exhibit. You go and talk to them, and you get more knowledge. There are many opportunities which I'm going to talk about, or which comes in Droidcon. Platform for sponsors. Provide sponsors and partners with direct access to tech community, enhancing brand visibility and the industry partnership. So that's about these are the conference goals. Yeah. So the program highlights, and these are the highlights for we are going to have workshops, keynotes, we are going to have breakout sessions. The topics which we are going to cover topics like on Kotlin and Flutter, system design, web assembly, and mobile development in particular, widely. Session types, we are going to featuring interactive workshops, panel discussion, live Q&A question. The speaker lineup, introduce some of the key speakers like mobile experts. I don't want to talk about something which we are not seeing. Let me show you the speaker lineup, which we have. So these are the different speakers from different big companies across the world. Some from Asia, others from Europe, others from. Let me just give an example. As Amit, Amt is a big guy in Frata, is from Spain, is from Tose, Anes is from Kenya, this one from India. India, but specifically is from Chair Chat, which is in as a branch in USA. David Cruz from USA is a party. Gidi Muyombo is from Uganda. Grace, Nigeria. That's Frata. Ian Kotlin, 1 acre. Cameroon. Juice Louis is from Kenya. Senegal. Pamela is from Pamela. I don't know if you know JetBrains. Yeah, JetBrains is a big. JetBrains is one of the sponsors for last year and this year. And attending. I don't know if you guys use some of their IDEs like. PyCharm, we shall give out free coupons on that event from JetBrains. Let me go ahead. Pamela Hill is a developer advocate at JetBrains. Paul Adams from Senegal, Harvard from USA, and this is our keynote speaker, Loy Wayonik from T-Mobile, Loy Wayon from Kenya, India, PepsiCo from USA, Silo Davis, Sumaya is from Uganda, and Sylvia is a Google developer expert from South Africa. So these are different This is the lineup for the speakers which we are going to be having, and more other because we have not added in yet, but the lineup might grow from this to yeah. Expect other surprise speakers which are going to join in on the conference. Yeah, let us go back to our presentation. If anything which is not clear, you just put in the chat. Yeah, we are going to have an interactive session. Yeah. Okay. The impact to Uganda. I don't know why my presentation is going this side. Okay, community building. So unite mobile developers for foster sense of community among Android developers. Professional development, hands-on learning. So we shall have hands-on learning. So workshops. We shall have latest trends and insight keynote and on cutting edge trends. Impact to you if you're a university student. What do you benefit from this attending this session? Skill development. Droidcon Uganda is ideal for university students and entry-level developers, providing a hand-on approach to latest Android tech. Yeah. For example, some of the sessions which are talked about, some of the tech, like the tech which let me just give you an example. To become a speaker on, apart from we as local, like as organizers, we are pushing out to at least to grow the biggest number of speaker levels. Like we want to the biggest challenge we have been facing in Uganda in organizing events, it's because of the speakers. You find the topic is too advanced, and you cannot find any speaker which can do it. So by the time when we are running developer circles Kampala, we had that big issue. When I was running Kotlin community in Uganda, that was the biggest issue. And you find experienced devs, they have tight schedules where you cannot get them on time. So we had a plugin from some companies like Andela. Another company was called Safe Border, which had some Kenyan devs which used to come and some. So right now, what we are doing, we are building. So we have some devs here which we give platform on this, because to get a platform on this conference as a speaker, it is very hard. Yeah. So because the talks, like the sessions, are highly and they are impactful. So if you are a student, this can help you in skill development, at least to gain something. Introductory session, you are going to be introduced to new sessions, to new languages. Yes, so such that you can learn and you work on it. And you cannot find it in your education setting, like it or not. You can only find it in boot camps. Yeah, that's the reality. You cannot, actually, in Africa, there's no university which is teaching Kotlin. There's no, but you can find it. You can find Kotlin in academies, different academies. I think I know only in Kenya, which have some big academies which take in this Zindi and the Moringa School. They have some of these but there's no apart from when you have attended these sessions, and There's some offers which we give. Droidcon has got what's called a Droidcon Academy, where they can give you, where you can win a coupon in a conference and you get access to these. We have many of these speakers which speak on Droidcon. They have their own content in what? They have their own content in the Droidcon Academy. Mentorship and guidance. So the biggest challenge which you devs find on your journey is mentorship. That's the reality, mentorship. Most of devs which you have, they don't even the level which actually in the country which you are in. Most of devs, they don't know the level they are on. Yeah, most of them, they don't know first the level they are on. Some of them they can say I'm a senior dev, but even is struggling. He doesn't have even a serious experience. You find someone is training you at university, but even that person himself, he needs help. Yeah, so we have got that. This is a lot in our institutions. This is a lot in our institutions, and this is a lot in our even some of the conferences. Yeah, so this is one of the first of the kind in Uganda, and we want to change the narrative. At least you get access to these devs. You can get a contact and you get mentorship from this. Our aim, we want at least in 2 years to have Google Developer experts in Uganda. And I know you guys, you can make it. And in Uganda, we can get more money. Google Developer experts, and we can take them out from Uganda. As you see Kenyans, those were on the last conference, you saw Kenyans came like 5, were like 3, yeah, 3. And right now there is one who was given Google Developer, being right now is a Google Developer expert. Just speaking on these conferences, it gives you a mileage. I can guarantee you these people who come to speak on these conferences are not paid because the conference is big, it gives you a big mileage, and also they want to network. Last year, Kenyans they came like 50. Those who were in conferences, you saw that on Sunday, the attendees were very many from Kenya. Why do you think if someone can put in a ticket and come and attend a conference in Uganda, yet add a conference also in Kenya? So these people, they give it high priority and they pay for these tickets. So it's here to start with us. We Ugandans, we have to attend these conferences. We need to network with these people. In the next 2 years, I guarantee you, we have to get, and there's some person which we are pushing. We have some people who are very good, but to get access to these Google Developer experts, these people are speak on big stages. I'm telling you, speak on big stages. So to interact with them, it's you have to have put in air ticket. You go to a conference like Droidcon London, where a student is paying. You will make some research where a student is paying over 1 million to attend that conference. San Francisco, New York. Yeah. So in Uganda, someone only needs to pay just something like 25,000 to attend the 2 days. That's if you're a student. And our ticket is the lowest, actually, lowest. Philippines tried to do it last year, and they are not. Actually, our pricing is low, but we want to do impact. We want to make a big impact in you guys. So peer networking, and you meet the industry leads. Some of the guys are leading. Some of the speakers which are on these conferences are leading the tech. Like some guy who leads T-Mobile is going to come to Uganda. These other guys, I don't know. I'm going to put a link here, and you'll go and search about these speakers. And if you follow our social media platform, Droidcon Uganda, we are making a bio on every speaker. So post, so you can go there. You should check out the hashtag is Droidcon at Droidcon Yugi. Droidcon Yugi. Yeah, and let us go to another thing. So, opportunities in mobile development. So, what are the opportunities like in mobile development? Guys, there is a lot of opportunities in Uganda in mobile development space. There is a lot, but uh, it's but the only problem which is there is we lack the skill set. Some people who are here, I think you can testify. Some people last year Mastercard was hiring over 1,000 devs, but I think people were certified there 50. Someone was any person who was among that cohort who enrolled. Do you have any person here? Yeah, so to tell you, opportunities are available, but people who are skilled, the level is low. Another thing, there are very many jobs on international level. So there is a freelance work and contract and community engagement. Uh, we have got opportunities in mobile development and international market. There is remote job opportunities, like in Germany, there is a lot of jobs in Kotlin, open source contribution, networking with global experts, and continuous learning and certification. So you learn about what can I learn to get certified and at this level. So that's what I told you at first, that devs in Uganda, wide farm of them, they fail to make it because they lack mentorship. They don't know where to start from. You find someone is learning everything, what the place, what and what I was. You learn many things and you are still confusing yourself. What do I have to learn? Anything, you don't know where to stage, but you cannot know anything, everything. So you lack the guidance and you the mentorship. But in this development, there is a lot of money, a lot of money. Since you are students, I cannot discuss money. Yeah, but but you will see, you guys, when you join in this industry very well, actually, you understand there's a lot of money and you cannot stay on one job. That's why many companies are losing. That's why many companies are losing. Many companies are losing out to many devs on some scale. Okay, let us go to. We understand, Minister. I know now you are speaking. Yeah, there's a lot of money, and some people even sometimes ask me why good devs are not in university teaching. A junior dev, a money which is paid is the same money your professors paid, and you expect that person to be in the university teaching. Okay. I usually get I usually get many questions about that, but it's you to become better. You are the one to work on yourself, investing in yourself, and I know you can. So currently, let me first take some questions about what you guys you have been asking me here. Tugume has asked me, could there be a breakout sessions? Okay, someone has been asking me, will there be a breakout session for novice and absolutely beginners to teach them on how to teach? Very true. There are sessions which are designed for on workshops. We are going to have workshops, and if you want to start up in mobile and you don't know where to start from, you just join this session. And we have many of these. Yeah, in Flutter and Kotlin. So choose what is best for you, Flutter or Kotlin, and choose anywhere you are going to put much attention. Because last year I was left in blue. Oh, last year you were okay. Yeah, last year we on session selection we made some mistake. The issue which was some speakers and some experts on that conference, they were speaking Droidcon in Kenya, and they had to travel to Uganda, and they were delayed, and most of them they wanted, I think, to tour Uganda, so they were driving. Most of them, some Kenyans, they were driving them to the conference. And you know that journey is very long. But some who made, they took flight. So that's the only challenge we faced on that conference. At this time around, we don't see any challenge so far, because the conference has got time for the speakers to settle in, and and many of them are not coming from Kenya, as you saw last time. Many of them are coming direct to Uganda, and we expect to follow the schedule. So we shall have we shall have different schedule. We shall have the new buys where we are going to different breakout sessions. Yeah, and someone asked me same question below. Okay, that's very good. I think I've answered that. Yes, last sessions, and this time around we didn't accept many sessions which are advanced. Yeah, we didn't accept. We didn't. We didn't. Last year we added many advanced sessions on expert level, and this time around we didn't accept those advanced sessions because of the level of our devs here in Uganda. Yeah. So in Uganda told me Uganda it does okay. Is there a change of volunteering? If yes, how do those interested get in touch? Yeah. So if you want to volunteer on the conference, I think the number. I think I don't know if you know Bashir. Bashir, I don't know if you know Ivan. I don't know if Ivan is on this call. Yeah, but I'm going to give you an email where you can write, and we'll see what to do. Awesome. Would love to volunteer too. Okay. So I'm taking some questions so far from now. Yeah, anyone with a question? Oh, okay, I'm going to give you an email here. Let me write it here. Okay. Yep, that's the email. So as I told you, this conference goes at a fee of 25,000 for students. This comes with a conference T-shirt. If you pay this, you get a conference T-shirt. You get access to 2 days, which will include in even your meals, 2 meals, I think, in a day. I think, yeah. So if you are not a student, if you're a student, you come with your card or anything which shows that you're a student. Also, if you are enrolled in any boot camp, you can come with anything which shows that you are enrolled. So they will help you to clear you up, and you only pay that. And the payment can be done on this link, dcugtickets.com. DCU that, and the regular tickets go at only 40,000 shillings, which takes which caters for everything. It comes with a t-shirt, and everything, access to the 2-day event. So 15th to 16th is going to be the dates of November. 15th will be a Friday, and 16th will be a what? 16th will be a, what am I forgetting? 16th will be 16th will be, what am I forgetting? Is a Saturday. Yeah. So yeah, from now I want to give out some free tickets. Yeah. So yep. So I'm taking in some questions. You can ask me a question regarding your career base, blah blah, anything which is confusing you. Yeah, I'm free to answer any question. Yes. You can go ahead, Alpha. Those who cannot use the mic, you can go in chat.
Yeah, my question is for a starter, I'm talking about people that have just joined university, year ones, or maybe even probably in year 2 or year 3, and they're still at campus. They have not been exposed to anything out there. They do not know what the industry is like, especially in Android development. Most of us get exposed to maybe website development and things like that. That is what we're exposed to. What is the best way to start, and where should we start? What should we start with? Kotlin, Flutter? Where exactly should we go to first? And maybe what is the easiest route to the top? Thank you.
Okay, that is very good question. Should I first take another question? You can ask.
Okay, for me, my question is about the breakout sessions. So I was wondering, for example, I'm a Flutter developer, and okay, the question is that won't the breakout sessions collide? For example, in the other session, they're talking about Flutter something in Flutter, and then in the other session, they're also talking about something in Flutter. So I was wondering whether the breakout sessions won't be colliding.
Okay, nice question. I think let me first answer these people. Okay, let me start with the last question. Will the blackout question? Will the blackout not mix up? Now we have got what we call this blackout session are dedicated in different states. There is some devs specifically who do Flutter, and they are going to be covering only Flutter. We have got also devs which are going to be handling Kotlin, and they are going to be in different rooms. So we have got 2 rooms. One is called People's District, another one is called the Media Lab at Motive. So you are going to be directed to, actually you'll be knowing where you are going to be training from, or you are going to be attending from. You'll only attend the keynote or some session which binds, like on UIX, blah blah blah. But others, they will be more different. More different. Afaz asked me a question. I think Afa asked me, the last question was about the UI and the Kotlin and Flutter. What should I start with? Okay. One thing I could encourage you in Uganda. You need to be a full stack developer. Yeah, and you need to know, and you need to know. Some years back, when you used to in this development, the companies used to hire someone who knows Kotlin, another person who knows Flutter. Sorry, another person who knows Swift, and the other person developer was doing iOS, and this person was doing what? And this person used to do the mobile. All these are native applications. Flutter develops hybrid applications. So Kotlin, they started up Kotlin. The main issue why they started up Kotlin is to create a native mobile application, fully native mobile application. And in 2018, Kotlin was given a go-ahead by, we used to use Kotlin, but and the company, many companies in the US started moving their code base to Kotlin. Many of them started moving their code base to Kotlin. And they started the hunt for Kotlin developers, the number increased, and they developed on highest level. And we started pushing to, and I think when 2018, 2019, I think Flutter came in, and Flutter was doing multi-platform, but Kotlin didn't have multi-platform, so you were just using, Kotlin was interparable with Java, so the code base was the same. If you know Java, you can just shift and you do Kotlin like that and that. But later, Kotlin changed, and as I speak, Kotlin has multi-platform where you can share the same single code. So currently, Kotlin has got multi-platform, which can help you to develop an application, iOS and Android. Even Flutter has got the cross-platform. So the idea, and Flutter has got cross-platform application where a constant UI across devices is essential, and when rapid UI development is a priority. That's a big priority. Kotlin for Android only apps requiring a native performance platform-specific features of projects where code sharing with other platform like back-end system. And so in summary by now, I can say Flutter is strong choice for cross-platform by now. Is a strong choice for cross-platform, which has UI-focused projects, while Kotlin excels in native Android development and projects needing cross-platform and code sharing without compromising on native experience. Yeah, so if you are starting up, I could suggest you come up with, you can start with Flutter. Even Kotlin also is very, very, very wide and has big opportunities, very, very big opportunities. Personally, I do fully Kotlin. I do some Flutter. So I encourage you to, if you're starting up, you can start with the Kotlin. But if you want to learn, but you are starting from any, because even Kotlin is very, very easy, very, very easy to learn. But in your country, companies don't want to spend much money on devs. Yeah, you cannot deal with the Android unless someone does. This one knows this one is for Swift. Company no longer spend that much money. They want just one what? If you are good in Android and you don't know iOS, you cannot do iOS. You are limiting your market. That's the bad thing with that. Yeah, they have to hire another person to do the same work. But if you are you can do two things better. So Flutter was not in Droidcon, but later Flutter was introduced in, I think, in Bahrain 2 years back. And as I speak, we are launching Flutter sessions and Kotlin sessions. So let me hope I've answered. If I have not answered some question, you can let me know. Now let me go back to chat here and I see what are people saying. Okay, what are people asking me? What do you think is the best alternative between Flutter? I think, Michael, global outside market, Kotlin is highly demanded. I'm telling you this, highly demanded because Kotlin, you can do a lot of things, data science. As you know Java, those who know Java, what Java was, that's how strong Kotlin is because they just changed the code, but Kotlin to a concise code, very concise and safer code. But Kotlin is big. For me, I want there to absolutely guide the beginners. If for me, I want there to be absolutely guide for beginners if it would be possible. Hassan, I've not got your. Can you raise back your question? And I said, briefly, compare Flutter with Kotlin. Do they do the same thing as Java? I think I answered that. Yes, I do want to inquire what is best specifically for this country. Specifically for this country, specifically for this country, I could currently I could recommend for you. Actually, I could recommend for you Flutter, but 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 Kotlin has got a stable mount platform. Let me tell you, Kotlin has got a stable mount platform. You will see much of the talks which you are going to see on this conference. This year on Kotlin conference, they released a new a stable version where you can share that code. And remember, Kotlin gives you a stable, gives you what is called a stable code, a code base. So I could encourage you to, uh, I could encourage you to go I could encourage you at first year for stability currently. Flutter can do faster, but Kotlin is on high demand. Do Flutter developers have future sense? Yes, my friend. You say Flutter created what's called Flutter Flow, and some of the devs, all the biggest engineers, some of their biggest engineers are moving to what? Do you know the reason why we are pushing much Fluttercon right now in all the conferences? Flutter has got a big future, my friend. Eh, have you faced a moment in your career journey where you felt like giving up, especially because of lack of guidance or mentorship? Many people struggle with finding mentors who can support them and provide valuable insights. How would you advise beginners here who are facing the same challenge? Yeah, very, very good question, Bashir. True, it is very easy to give up. That's why you see most of the devs here in Uganda, most of you end up in learning what I cannot call it useless, but non-profitable. Like you cannot gain much. How can you have right now? You have many what are they called? WordPress developers. Right now, WordPress has to be taught or has to be known by someone who does digital marketing. But you find a software engineer and is doing what? And is doing Flutter. I'm not saying that Flutter is bad. Sorry, not Flutter, called WordPress, because you go for easy things, because you lack mentorship. And this comes to the foundation you have from your universities way back. You are not, you are not, you in your university you are not pushed, or you don't have people to look at, like even your lecturers cannot be looked at, because me I take those jobs as for survival jobs in software development. That's the reality. Second of all, in Uganda you lack uh, academies. In USA there is an academy. There's many academies where where they have guarantee for your tuition. If you fail to get a job, you go back and you ask your money. It is 100% a student has to get the experience. And in Kenya, there is a school called the Moringa School. The biggest devs which are in Android mobile, most of them they pass through. Yeah, most of them they pass through Moringa. I can give you an example. When we used to surfboard, I used to have many devs. As I told you, in Uganda, actually in our space, books don't work much, like only in corporate. But if I want to hire a mobile dev, I'm going to give you a task and I will give you an interview. And you, if you pass, I don't look at what you have look, or why you have a certificate, you have I don't look at that. Surfboard was hiring these devs direct from Moringa School, and they don't go to universities. Yeah. Now, what gives these other people is the passion and the people which they can look at, and the reason why we started up to Droidcon, to at least to create a big path, like to you guys, you young devs, you get mentored by these big devs across the world. Some of them, they are owning jobs which you want to be owning. They are earning a lot of money. These devs, guys, many devs which come to this conference across the globe, most of them we don't pay for them. They put in their money to come. You think they are paid peanuts? So these people are profiting and they want to give back. And and I know what as we are doing, some of you guys are going to do it in some coming years. So you have to share what you know to others. So I believe and I know if you join such sessions, make sure you make use of networking. That's the biggest thing, networking. Much, I can guarantee you, I can tell you, us to get jobs which we have, it's you to get hired by a company, it's very difficult. In those big companies, very difficult. How can you be hired by Microsoft? How can you be hired by Google, Facebook? It's through interacting, coming to these sessions. That's where you get in that you can go and share your GitHub to a dev and look through it and see. They can recommend you, my friend. Yeah, so this is what I suggest you guys you have to make use of. What is lagging behind is in Uganda is because we don't want to invest in ourselves. That's what I've seen in for some time. We don't want to invest in, but if it is nyege, and they tell you that the ticket is at 30,000, this is software engineers, students are paying at first. But if there's something about, I've seen it for a while. I can just give an example. We used to hold Facebook developer circles, but what used to bring people on our conferences is food, because we used to give them pizza. And we used to get big numbers, and because Facebook told us we need to show them that we have numbers. How are you going to bring in numbers? We used to give them some prizes like t-shirts, but t-shirts could not people know, and you ask them what have you learned, and most of them reals. So it is a big mileage, and I know some of you here, you have your friends which can attend such conference. I encourage you. I was told that even Icon started up in Uganda. You can make use of these conferences. Yeah, make use of these conferences. So the problem is, for some time, some of the conferences which are organized in Uganda, even devs people who talk on these conferences, they cannot look. You cannot look at them. Look up on them. Yeah, that's the biggest challenges which we used to get. And such a conference, how can it attract Google to come and sponsor and bring in different devs? So for beginners, what I can tell you is you have to have what is called passion. You flaunt passion, that I want to be a mobile dev. And ladies, actually, people who were on the last conference, you saw ladies who know how to code. Kenyans have ladies who know in mobile development, literally fully coding, and they are doing a lot to push them. You see, even in this conference, we have ladies. Actually, in Uganda, we are struggling to push women in tech who seriously code, and we believe pushing them, it is very easy to get experts. So in Uganda, if we hold like 3 experts, this is going to give a big mileage in Uganda. Going to give you guys big mileage, and many devs are going to be looking at you, look up to you. So could you suggest some tech boot camps in Uganda? Tugume, there is a boot camp. There is a company in Intinda called the Intellect iTech Academy. It started up a boot camp, but on the conference they will be exhibiting. You will be seeing them. Those people, they are connected with some company in USA, and and also they use the same theory. If you fail to get a job after training, they help you to get for you internship. If you fail, you go back and you ask your man. They give you 100% guarantee of the skill set. So when you attend the boot camp, when you attend the conference, you will go on their booth and you check out them. You mark the name. They are called the Intellect iTech Academy. So, I'm Michael. I'm in the first year pursuing Bachelor's of Science Software Engineering and Technology. I'm trying to get the field specialized in. Would you give me a hint? Because I'm eager to attend Droidcon and prepare earlier for my tech journey. Thanks. Michael, good, good. You are good. You are looking for food. I can guarantee you, mobile field is more profitable. Mobile field is more profitable. As we started earning money when we were still at university, being this mobile space, and we got more experience. And what do I say? If you focus on acquiring required skills in mobile development, my friend, you will move places. And the only issue is giving up, because when you give up, you lose out everything. But when you get another thing, what I can tell you, get a mentor who can help you to guide you. Yeah, get a mentor. That's why we usually tell people who have come to this conference. These speakers are there. We don't have a speaker booth. They sit in your what? They speak with you. They sit in you. We have got every session has got 15 breakout or 20 minutes breakout where you can interact. The main issue in this conference is the interaction. Yeah, which you get. So I would like to also ask, how is your usual day at work? For instance, do you have to work more than 8 working hours? All the hours depends. Okay, me, I'm a squad lead. I'm a squad lead, and me, I can work 4 hours a day. Yeah, I can work 4 hours a day, and as I told you, I work remotely, so I work on different time zones. So Interact has got different branches across the globe, and I'm putting different. Uh, I I follow up on different teams work. Yeah. I don't work that much, my friend. Do you have an idea of Xamarin, and you know it? Do you think it is ever going to make it into Droidcon community position developer? Or it might not. It might take time. Droidcon Let me just give an example why this you see, Droidcon is much sponsored by Google and JetBrains and different what and these people they decide on and the usage quality and even the jobs. I will give you a day on our we usually post jobs which companies give us, and Droidcon also does it every week they post a bunch of jobs in developer groups, and I think it might take time to join Droidcon community for now because of that reason. Togume, you asking me Moringa. Moringa is in Kenya, but there is another one which was started in Uganda. It's called Intech Academy. I tell you, it is very, very good. Very, very good. I will be there. Jetpack Compose session out from true. We have got Jetpack Compose, we have got multi-platform Jetpack Compose. My friend, you just need to come with your laptop ready to learn. 2-day non-stop compact sessions. So I think which people should I think let me choose some people which I could give some. Butela. I think Butela. I could. You have given a ticket. You have asked me a good question. Bashir also. I have very many. Is there any WhatsApp group for Droidcon? We don't have a WhatsApp group, but currently we don't have a WhatsApp group. But as I speak, we have all our social platforms. LinkedIn, it's called Droidcon Uganda, and the website is www.uganda.droidcon.com. And do you have here working class people? I could pay for you I can pay for you half of the ticket. I need like 4 people. 4 people, you can write your names there. Just working, I could pay for you half of the ticket. Me, that's one person in Singoma. Any other person? Machine, First come, first serve. Hassan, I'm left with only one person. Jim. Okay. So all of you are going to pay only. You are going to pay. The moderator, could you please help me to write for me these people, please? You're only going to pay 20,000 only. Yeah. So write for me these 4 people, and you will only pay 20,000 only. Pay for you. So, where is Droidcon event going to take place? Moxad is going to take place at Motive Uganda, which is located in Ebugorobi. Any other motive? Any other question for me? Okay, so I think people who are here, I want to give 6 students tickets, 6 now to make the total of 10. Yeah, starting from the moderator, the 20,000 is it for people who are working, all students, people who are working only. Yeah, so I want to give like 6 people. But I know this students. This is a cheap ticket for 2 days. You're a student. Okay, so moderator, you can write for me 6 people. So if you think that 25,000 you cannot get it and you need a sponsor, right here, and I think when you work, you're better than a student. Yeah, man. Yeah, inaviona. Yeah, but you might be a data entrant. Okay, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4. So the guy will write there. Yesterday I was hosted by some university called Chambogo, and they asked me about some of the questions which I want to share with you guys. Some of them they asked me uh, why our colleagues after studying they don't make it actually in this industry. The way I take the education system in Uganda on university in software development is like one. Um one, those who train you, they need to go for refresher courses. They need to go to a refresher courses. The reason the technology is advancing at a faster rate, and you learn a lot of things which don't focus on the career, uh, which don't focus in the career path. Like Android could be a big course unit in your universities. Learning Kotlin could be fully, but why is it not there? Because they are not qualified in that specific area. Technician, they call you from this end to end, come and fix this laptop, come and so you're working a lot. Any job which you see you need to put in a lot of energy, like use a lot of energy to make money, those are underpaid jobs. Because anytime, even if I chase you, it is very easy to replace another person. Another thing, you cannot depend on the salary which I'm going to give you. That's it. Now, if you come and you are a mobile developer, if you are come and really, you know, let me just give you an example for in USA. Those guys are paid. Those guys are paid good money. Those guys are paid good money. Reason is they are near where money is made. Like on day to day, these people develop, pushing new updates, and the competition that side is very huge. That's why in those there is a lot of layoffs. They can wake up and they lay off many devs and they bring in other new devs. Why is it done like that? Some devs they don't invest in, some devs they don't invest in, some devs also they are reluctant that side. That's why they lose some jobs and they don't grow. Yeah. So the problem.
I think we lost you, Brian. We're not hearing you.
I think we have lost Brian, but as you can see, the session was very fruitful. If you didn't learn anything, then I think that's on you. I wanted you guys to fill out the form that I had put in the comments. in the chat section so that it might be easier to reach out to anyone that had gotten a ticket. Yeah, I have the names of the people that qualified. So please fill out the form. Then I'll get back to you when the need arises, and then maybe I can communicate how you can get your ticket and everything. Yeah, I think he is back. Brian, you could take over. Brian, are you back? Can you hear us?
Yes. First, give me like 20 minutes. Sorry, seconds.
Right. So guys, fill out the form. Just put it back in the chat. Thank you.
Okay. I'm back, and I have failed. Okay, there is some students. There is someone who has asking me about. Most of them, they look for jobs. Guys, let me give you an example. Mastercard was. Let me just give you this. I think. Do you have any person who was in those quarterly series? Do you have any person here? Bashir. Even Hassan. I think Hassan, I think he was there. I think your name I was familiar. The number which we enrolled for quarterly series, because they were told that after the training, they are going to be given jobs. And it was on sure deal, and they had to be trained. What they fronted is job, but they didn't front the mind to gain skills. And they ended up getting few people who were certified, few people who passed this training. And the training, to get at least on a junior level of mobile development, you need at least to start from the basics, introductory part. Take a scenario, someone doesn't have a passion, but just want to work. Those two things are different. You have to be good at what you want to do at first. So no one will tease you. Let me just give you an example. Us, we used to develop some good apps here in Uganda, but we went on an interview, and someone can give you an interview and show you that you don't know anything. You look like you don't know anything. It's because the way we don't want to understand. We don't want to get the principles, the concepts on the start. Some people, they just go on YouTube, they start copying the code. They don't understand even the code. They don't know the basics. So, here is something which I want to tell you. Mastercard was willing to put in money, and I believe they already started in Kenya, and they are pushing much in Kenya right now than much in Uganda, because the other people, they are well groomed. I don't know, but they are in big numbers who enroll. They are devs. So there is a lot of opportunities in Uganda. If you don't take up these opportunities, people from other countries are going to come and take up these opportunities. Do you know a company called the Odo? Have you ever heard of a company called Odo? So those companies are coming from USA to come and to launch in Uganda, to take up jobs which you guys you can do what? You can take up. So there is many opportunities, as I know, but the skill set, the skilled minds. We lack the skilled mind and us. But what I can tell you, Uganda is not bad off, because if you ever traveled to Tanzania, you will know that they are too behind. But you guys, you have got these opportunities, such conferences. You just need to invest in yourselves. Only, I can give you an example. Let me just get a mentor one. Get a group of people which you want to, because get people which you share the same mind. Yeah, because those people are going to motivate you to work on daily basis. Get people which you are going to work with on daily basis. Thirdly, start attending what are called conferences. Apart from conferences, go and attend what are called the hackathon. Go and interact. My friend, I won M10 Innovation Awards when I was still a student, and it was a breakthrough. By that time, I have many of my colleagues which were pushed from these events, attending these events. Facebook used to give us, credit for pushing, like pushing people's business. On its complex, we used to have an office there where businesses could come and we push for them, and some people attending to earn, to eat pizza as we are benefiting. And we used to get those serious students who were good at conference. We used to give them loans. We created Slack channel. What do I tell you? You need to spot out good people in your circle with the same mind. Go and start challenging yourself. When you go in competitions, you're going to start. Then competitions, they give you what is called a time limit. I don't know if when I talk about hackathons, you understand. They give you specifically limited time. They can tell you, we are presenting today. Like they launch today, you are presenting the product tomorrow. So as we used to go in these conferences, so in these hackathons. So the problem is, and another thing which I can tell you, some hackathons are not legit in your country. Some hackathons are not 100% legit. Some people bring devs, you come and code, and the winner is announced. Yeah, but some things you don't need to. I'm telling as those competitions. There are many companies which come here and have those competitions. In another thing which I can tell you, in startups there is a lot of money. In startups there is a lot of money. Criteria for hackathon, someone asking me, criteria for hackathon, they can ask you, come up with a team, they give you a project. In 2019, I hosted the inter-university hackathon. I think it was the first. And after that, I didn't host another version. The reason, I saw a big gap. I hosted, and some universities, they reached a point of telling me, the faculty lead called me on the last day and told me, we shall not send our students there because they will get embarrassed. The inter-university hackathon was within 15 universities, and the Guru University won, followed by mobs. Many universities, some universities, they competed in the pre-events when we come to universities, but they didn't come to the final. Now, the reason is why some universities didn't win. They didn't have what's called a working prototype. And we wanted to give the winner money, and we push his product. So, ideas money is not in employment. The employed startup. Let me just give you some of the startups in Uganda. Yo West, there is a Tobayo. I think Tobayo guys are going to be here also. Guys are making money. Which another startup? Which there are many startups. There's another startup. Yeah, you guys will get time and search about. There are many startups in Uganda which are literally developers are the one who start with the startup. You don't need to make. You don't need money to start up your own thing. You just need a skill. You start up and you with your team and you start. There are some students who started up gas application for ordering gas. Just so I've seen many things like this here happening in Uganda, and in Uganda the tech space is very open. Anything you start up can make money, and literally everything you see. There's Uganda doesn't have that competition as you see in developed countries. That's why guys from the outside, guys, what we are talking about, guys are seeing opportunities in Uganda and the companies are launching. If you developers you don't wake up, you're going to start consuming international blame. Guys are going to come and start up. Let me just give you this example. You will search about it. Right now, every company, right now, every business is pushing to have e-freeze. Those who have ever gone to supermarket, you see that you get a receipt. Down here, there is a QR code. When you scan that QR code, you see everything. URL knows everything you have bought in that supermarket. You as you. Now, URL, what they did, they made their API open. You go and they give a TIN number and you get the API. They are going to need many devs who are going to be who are going to develop this, who are going to do what? Integrate people's businesses. Remember, websites or like there's a very big difference between a mobile application and a what? A web system or a web application. When someone has an application on his phone and it is a point of sale integrated with e-freeze, remember we have a lot of mobile users in the country compared to people using these computers. And how are you going to help the small businesses? Take a study if you start up your company and you are the one giving a POS system where they can do everything. So these days there's even the Bluetooth which can connect on the phone and print a receipt and give to a customer. These new if you prepare yourselves, there is a lot of money. You guys who are in tech. So it's up to you guys to do what? It's up to you guys to change, like to start working. You don't need to give up. You start working. There is many challenges on the way, but you need to put in much time. Another thing, one problem which is in Uganda, which I've seen for some time, we have the developers which they bring on conferences, which you guys you sit on. They are not offered to be brought to speak to a nearby. They don't have skills. They don't have even a criteria they pass through. When someone tells you I'm a software, they just bring it the same person, but the guy doesn't even do anything really. How can you talk to someone who's learning 4 years software engineering or someone who's starting up, because the journey is very long? So you need to put in much time. You have to have big passion, very, very big passion. And literally it is very, very easy to make it if you put in much time. You don't need to waste much time in learning things which don't add up but there is a lot of jobs. As I told you, when you come to the conference, you'll interact with the guys called Intellectual